Hey everyone, unknown existing here. So I was just going through YouTube shorts, and I went back to my YouTube homepage. I saw this video, and I thought I'd just quickly make a video. I didn't already watch this video, but like I just want to outline some of his points and how he. Well, yes, most of his points are pretty valid, such as the map. The maps are extremely valid. However, he does have some small points like the balancing and the evilness. I just want to talk about that and go over like with my own thoughts. He is right on some times. He is like a bit more off. I just wanted to like correct his things because I'm a bit more experienced in dire diff, so I just want to quickly go over him.
Death is okay. I've seen a
Fair?
lot of people overhyping Death, saying it's the
Mm-hmm.
masterpiece that will take over Forsaken.
Not true. Forsaken will never be taken over. I'm not trying to glaze like because like Forsaken saw this trend. It's not gonna like all of a sudden die because of this game.
And that's just not true. I'll be talking about the things I dislike and like about this game, as well as why I think it could do better. Timestamps for each section will be in the description, and let's start on a good note. What I like. Death's killer is the first thing I want to talk about when it comes to what I like.
True.
Each killer is fun and a unique experience.
Yeah.
Except Killjoy,
Well,
with all
no, not really. Okay, like no, he's right about the die death. Yeah. Every kill is unique in some sort of way. Like die death has the most unique kill walls than pretty much all of Roblox ASIM. However, one thing he did say Killjoy is like besides Killjoy. I think he just said this because in his Killjoy video he missed like 90% of his shots against people. But like Killjoy compared to like Awful or Hawken is a much better killer. So in terms of viability. So yeah, like I guess if you don't like to, I guess if you don't like to play, I mean some people don't like to play Killjoy because like they miss all their shots and like it's not the traditional killer, which makes sense. So yeah, eh, people are entitled to their opinions.
varying playstyles. They all are so unique to each other, which I love. And when I compare this game to Forsaken, this is its biggest achievement. Having unique characters and
Uh
not
huh.
dash slop or boring as hell to play killers is so important when it comes to fun in this game. That's really all I have to say about the killers. They're just amazing. Next is the
Yeah.
skins. Each skin is just given so much love, and nearly all of them have their own chase themes.
Yeah, that's true. Almost all of the skins in this game have like either a custom asset that makes you want to play them, a custom chase theme. Most of them have custom chase themes, and just in general, like there's a reason why you want to use a skin over. I'm like almost, of course, there'll be some popular skins that will always be picked, but in general, there's almost a reason to use every skin.
I love this philosophy as no skin is a sleeper or underloved.
Uh
They
huh.
are all just great with great
That's
effort
true.
put into it. And that's it. The rest of the things I sort of like but also dislike, such as special
Hmm.
rounds, some things I really don't like, and I'll go into all that more later. Speaking of which, let's talk about what I dislike, and there's a lot. Maps. I'm being 100% serious when I say
Yeah, the maps in this game isn't that all that good. I'm be real. Almost like pretty much all maps have a problem that they have.
this. And I
Besides like base plate or tundra, I think those are the only two like alright maps.
genuinely do think this. When the Die Death devs were making that Teapot map, they were high off their fucking rockers. They were so high. Their eyes bloodshot. Their eyes were bloodshot. Now you might think I'm tweaking, which is completely fair, so I brought up one of the maps, Teapots, just like I was talking about. Let me show you the loop for whoever hasn't played Die Death, okay? So as Survivor, you want to go
Yeah,
like this,
just go around
this,
like over here.
this. And you see how it's one giant loop that just
Yeah, it's Planet Voss, early Planet Voss all over again.
goes around and don't even think there's counterplay. There's no counterplay. Don't
Actually, there is. Depends on what kill you're playing. If you're playing Killjoy, just plop a kill bot here. Unless there's a taunt like over nearby, then you're kind of just cooked. Or if there's a hot dog where only take a hit, you're kind of just cooked as well. Um, the only the only other killer that's playable is after this place gets cut off. This becomes a really good map for barrier because you can just line up a bunch of computers and force survivors to run over here, and now they're just forced to run through all your computers and you're basically cooked.
think there's a counterplay. Unless you're playing Artful. If you're playing Artful, it's actually the best Artful.
Not true. This is Awful's best map. The problem is Awful is so bad. Okay, let me explain. You place the wall here. No, like you place the wall here. Oh my God, there's a cloak. You place a music box. Nope. Nope. There's someone's. There's revolvers destroyed it. No, you don't even need it like a revolver destroy. Someone can just stand inside the music box and like it will nullify the entire effect.
Basically, Artful is like the John Doe of this game, so
Not true. Unlike John Doe, Offo is as ass compared to John Doe. John Doe's an extremely viable kill.
keep that in mind. There's no counterplay though. There's no counterplay. I like to think of this as Tempest. There's a guy loop on Tempest. You play John Doe. It's all of a sudden the best map for killer. Okay, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
That said, the map will then split in half. So this bridge will
And it doesn't become
get
much better
disabled,
because it's a
and
bit
then
better
it's
for
just
killers,
one long loop
but
with some
yeah,
little small loops at the
becomes a bit
back,
better
you know,
for
here
for
on the
killer, but
circles.
not really.
Still a really good map because you get all of this distance, all of this distance. Look at it. Burn your eyes into this image because of what are they doing?
Just go.
Now I'm gonna put an image of all the maps on the screen, and I'm gonna tell you right now, all of these maps.
The only map that doesn't have a problem here is probably these two. Every other map has a problem. This one just one big loop. This one, if you're playing Hawker or Pursuer, good luck. The same thing for this one, playing Hawker Pursuer. And actually, if you're playing Hawker Pursuer for any of these maps, these three maps, no, this map is probably like the biggest culprit, because you can play Pursuer here. Guess what? They just loop that one place on the map where there's two like little hills that you went around, and if you get bonus pad, you're basically cooked. Same applies to all of these three maps. The only the only like balanced maps in my opinion is Tundra and Base Plate.
Absolutely horrible. So survivor sided. I can't even believe it.
Not true. Okay, not almost all these maps a kill can shine in some way. If you play Base Plate, you can play Killjoy. You're playing you're playing Tempo, play Badware after the Draco blocks up falls. Then you just place Pumpuas in a line. Gama's backyard, you can once again Badware. HQ, Artful, even though he's already a killer, and Badware. This is like Badware's and Awful's one of their best maps, and I mean this is just general good map for killer. Not like no killer is like really bad on this map. Teapot, for Teapot, if you're playing like what you calls it, the only kill that's bad on this map I'll say is the first half of the map Badware. If you're playing the second half of the map, if you're playing Badware, it's pretty good. And Glass House, oh okay, never mind. Glass House is just like I thank God's game move, but like glass houses, oh my God, they're playing awful. Pursuer, freaking Hawken, non-viable. Okay, you can't play on that map. Killjoy is playable, but still, the only kill that's gone on this map is Battery. I'm being real.
This is even real. Baseplate is the only one, which is like meh. Like it's kind of like even, not really even, but like depending on how much distance they have, it's even or not. You know what I mean? Then same for the HQ, except it's still pretty survivor sided. The other maps,
No, no more.
absolutely survivor sided. You get glass houses, shoot your. Can't say that. You get glass houses.
Yeah,
Can't say that
glass
either.
house is
Just
just a
don't
good
get
move.
glass
I'll be
houses.
real.
Temple, yo, get Temple. You see that water in the middle? Jump in it. Jump in.
Depends on what kill you're playing. If you're playing like Hawken or like freaking Pursuer, yeah, GG's. I'm be real. If you can Killjoy or Battery, you have a decent chance.
The water and drown. Because I'm telling you right now, you don't want to be playing killer on any of these maps. Unless you're playing Artful. Of course, it does differ.
Well, stop gazing awful. He's such a bad killer because you can okay. I'm not gonna be short. It's so easy to counter his abilities. Like there's so much counterplay. Like use revolver, shoot his props. That's pretty much that always makes him a really bad killer. Combine that with cloak. Oh my God, you're cooked.
Because Artful is either really, really bad on some of these maps, or pretty good. Like Glass House's Artful is horrible. Alright, I'm in a game right now. Let's see what map we're gonna get. Oh, look at this! Look at this map! Oh my gosh, this is great. Now, I'm sure a good bit of you who don't play Die Death are probably wondering, what's wrong with the map? I'll show you what's wrong with the map. You might have not realized, but that was a minute and a half of me looping the same spot. I think
Yeah.
even maybe 2 minutes, I'm not sure. Now, for fixes for this, simply get actual map designers.
True.
I don't know what to say.
I know.
Just make your maps well, playtest.
Aesthetically, the maps are amazing. Okay, keep like the footprints on Tundra, the destructible windows on this map, and freaking actually no, Glass House has nothing, bro. I'll be real.
them, make sure they're not fair. If it's really that hard, maybe just reach out to people who would love to do it for you. I think community input is key. You need to find someone unbiased and someone who just won't dick ride whatever you say, you know? Anyway,
Yeah, a lot of die death players are like, this is better than Forsaken. Oh my, best ASIM of all time. which is not true. This game's alright at best.
Anyways, I can keep going on and on for maps, but I won't because I don't want this video being so long. Let's get on to the next one. Anyways, next up is Evilness. Evilness game is just way too slow.
Yeah,
Basically,
that's fair. Even this since it's no objective, not like Forsaken, but you can just speed one generators. Okay. In this game, you actually have to like take a long time just to play kill. I think a workaround for this is like survive. Like if you wanna, I don't know, play like let's say like you want survival, mostly survival servers, you can play, like there's a way to queue in, but I doubt they'll actually add that. I think the best way to do it is to like like rework the like increase the mouse gain if you use abilities. Like for example, use revolver when pursuer's howling or to enter the move. Use freaking use block to block M1 because M1's already hard to block. Use caretaker and heal more than 3 people. It's like those are ways to farm mouse faster. Those are just some ideas I can throw out there. They are adding objectives next update, so I'm hoping those like increase your mouse gain if you're actually playing. So yeah.
evilness is the mouse of Forsaken. If you have the most amount of evilness in the lobby, you become the next killer. Now, there's two things. First, getting evilness is, like I said, very slow. The way to get evilness is just by using your abilities
Yeah.
and actually successfully landing them. And with the rounds being so incredibly long, because there's no way to reduce the timer, this takes a while to get killer. On average, like a full lobby, it takes me
On average, it takes like 30 to 40 minutes in a full lobby. So yeah, it's gonna take a long time. Unless you're Pacific mouse grinding, like even this grinding, like you purposely use like abilities near the killer, like you if you have adrenaline and like whatever, like that just encourages to use your abilities. It doesn't encourage to use them properly, which is the problem with this system.
around 30 minutes to become killer, so that's 2 killers an hour. Compared to Forsaken, I'm farming killer. Now, of
Yeah, that's true, but like I don't know how else to fix this other than increasing like mouse gains or objectives and stuff for like some tasks.
course, before you guys say, well, I like how there's no objectives because it incentivizes teamwork, I completely agree.
That's true. Yeah, that's one thing. That's one good thing about this game. If like everybody in the team is just trying to jump the killer. Since there's no objectives, all of them like crowded around them. Like it's all like for a second where there's like 50 Sandos nearby that miss all their stuns. Okay, it's actually good teamwork. They keep their distance. They support from far away like play a bonus battle or something like yeah.
And that I do like. I won't lie, I do like that. But that said, there should be some sort of alternative to, I don't know, maybe just get a little malice boost.
Yeah,
Maybe an all around the board malice
that's
change
true.
that makes every ability give more, so people who are actively playing get a substantial more amount than people who are just not really trying. This will
Well, yeah, but some people, but almost everybody's active playing, so doesn't really matter.
be short. I don't really like the evilness, but I don't hate it. It's there for a reason. I just wish
It's better than Forsaken, I'll say that.
there was a buff to it. Next is special rounds. And I want to talk about special rounds right after I talk about the evilness because, well, special rounds literally just hate whoever's grinding evil. I hate
That's true. Like if you're playing like, oh, I want to do a solo for solo round. Nope, you got double trouble, and now half your mouse is gone, even though you want to play the normal game. I think a way to fix this is just to make it like private server on like not private. No. Do only normal rounds in silent servers and only special rounds. And make this like normal servers like this. If it like choose on the side, like you choose like normal rounds only or special rounds only. I think that would be a better thing.
special rounds. Now, why do I say that? Special rounds sound fun. They're special rounds, and I will admit they can be fun.
No, a lot of them are really bad in my opinion. A lot of them are super balanced. I understand special rounds are not supposed to be balanced. It's supposed to be fun, but like as a player who maybe wants to play just to like you know win and stuff, like I don't want to sound like it's like a sweat or like someone but like it's all fun running into a killer with 50 stamina with a big black ball behind me, you know.
The problem is if you're in a special round and you have the most amount of evilness, and say you get something like double trouble, boom. After that round's gone, half of your mouse is done. It
Well,
just
you could just turn on AFK mode before like if you see what the fiend, you can turn on the fiend AFK mode if you're gonna kill the next killer. Of course, you have to have the menu open up beforehand, which is a bit inconvenience, but that's the only workaround right now.
it's just gone. Instead of it being a system where none of your mouse is taken and it's a special fun round, nope, half your mouse is gone. I already told you how slow it is. That can potentially be like 3 survivor games until you get all your mouse back to be killer. Now, what's my workaround? Well, whenever a special round happens, one, it should just straight up tell you when a special round will happen. As a new player myself, I can't really tell when the special rounds happen, or what is it, like every 5 rounds? I can't tell. I don't know. Also, special rounds should remove no malice, and instead, whoever's getting
Eh, no, not true. It's just still taking malice. Cause some people like if you want to do a challenge as a like if you're a content creator and you want to do a challenge like for some Fiend like oh play evil scary but only it's evil scary and do damage it makes it way more hard to do stuff like that. I think like I said just add separate servers for these game modes. I think that would be a bad idea.
picked for any of the modes will be randomized. So if it's double
That or like during intermission time, say it's special round and say which special round it is. Cause I don't wanna. I understand it's fun like the free like the countdown on top, but just make it I don't know some way like in the lobby like next to the next to that one paint next to the best the like next map just add say it's special round. What special round it is.
trouble, instead of it being the 2 most mouse people, a random 2 people in the lobby, no mouse, special fun game modes for all. It keeps the same special rounds without having to use anyone's malice, and right after the special round, we can all go back to the normal game. Alright,
Or you can
next
do my
up, the
idea,
balance.
but
We
either
already
way it
knew we were
works.
going to talk about the balance. I mean, the maps kind of have to do with the balance, and if the maps are shit, the
Yeah.
balance is shit. Now, first when I played this game, I thought the balance was good. I thought
The balance isn't good in this game, but it's definitely better than Forsaken. Like, I'll say it's not perfect. I'll say it's like the balance is like a 5 or 6, maybe 7. Okay, I'm not making that joke, but you know what I mean. Okay, but it's not perfect, but it's decent. Okay, like if you're getting killed with its best map, which you're gonna do because you know what map is next, then yeah, you have it's pretty much equal footing. Like if you get barrier on glass houses, it's pretty if the team everybody knows on the team knows how to counter you and like how to fight against, it's pretty even. Like sure it might be best kill side, but in general that's good for you.
you know, it wasn't 2 survivor side, but it wasn't 2 killer side, not nearly as much as Forsaken. And that can still hold true sometimes,
Yeah,
but
that's so true.
you could argue it's worse sometimes, or you could argue it's the same.
Not true. It's not. It's not gonna be worse unless you no, no unless you get like a killer on its worst map. Then of course it's gonna be you're gonna lose. Cause in Dire Death the maps are shit.
Both Forsaken and Die Death heavily survivor sided. I think Die
Not true. Um, survivors inside this game. Okay, there's only like a few loops on the map, which same thing goes for Forsaken. But like the loops are the only thing survivors have compared to Forsaken, where they get like instant value by using ability. This game is a lot more like even.
Death's problem is its
Balance, I mean.
maps, that's for sure. Forsaken's problem is the survivors, that's also for sure. I really do like what they do with their survivors. They're not too balanced, but at the same time, they try to balance them out like the
Yeah, the abilities in Dire Death are lot less impactful. Because unlike in Forsaken, where you can just play Elliot, you press E, up, speed 3, and you in the out chase. No, in Dire Death, almost every move has a reason you'll use it, and you have to use them well. Because no, okay, oh wait, um, let me explain. Okay, in Dire Death, matchups matter so much more. Like unlike in Forsaken, where just pick Elliot every time, or pick do Sakar to win. No. In Dire Death, you actually have to pick the right fiends. Like if the killer is Killjoy, okay, taunt and hot dog become one of the bad moves. Meanwhile, some other moves become worse, like adrenaline. Adrenaline becomes so bad against Killjoy. While okay, I mean adrenaline is not the best move, but it's still a decent move. Meanwhile, yeah, what I mean is that survivors are designed way better.
healers have less stamina and less HP, which is amazing. And they don't have a get out of jail free card like Elliot does in Forsaken, which is also amazing. Or more so
Yeah,
just
that's true.
asking those. This kind of has to really tie in with the maps. Just please fix up the maps.
Yeah, the maps. The second the maps, when they fix the maps in this game, okay, my personal rating of the game currently is 7 out of 10, which is a bit generous. Once they fix the maps, it's gonna be an 8 to maybe 9 out of 10 game. Okay, once they fix the maps, oh my god, this game will be so much more bearable.
This game could be so much better, and I think it'll actually be more fun for both sides. Alright, this one's a small one, but please make the settings better. Just please.
Yeah, there's no volume slide right now, which I don't mind the volume, the music. I think in my opinion, it's alright volume, but oh my god, I've heard so much people complain about it. Like, oh, it's too loud, or oh, it's too quiet. Like, I've heard every YouTuber complain about it. I've heard Rager, I've heard Nix, I've heard Miki. Miki right now is probably complaining because,
I cannot stand the music in this
yeah,
game.
like, yeah, like it's either too quiet, too loud, which I don't, me personally, I don't have this problem. I don't really care about music. Like, I hear it, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, but yeah, I agree. Sometimes they do need to add it.
Not because it's bad. No, I actually like it. Because it's too damn loud. It's either turn it off or listen to the loud ass music. And my Roblox is already low. My Roblox is low. And even if the music is low and I'm somehow tweaking and my Roblox isn't low, you should have a slider. I mean, in Forsaken,
Yeah,
the slider, I have that shit all the way down. I want to have my music low, but the gameplay high, so I can listen to things. You can't do it in this game. Nope. I don't know why there's no music slider. And that's like the bare minimum. In a game with so much music, there really, really, really should be a music slider. It should
yeah,
just be off. Off.
I agree with
Like I
this.
said, bare minimum, I'm not really asking for much else. Preferably, get FOV, but I understand maybe they don't want that. Keep the game simple. And lastly, I'm just gonna say my final thoughts. And I don't really want to put this as a complaint, but this game has so much potential. And I really think they should get to updating. Because here's a few things. One, Survivor,
It's
they have a really good
Yeah,
thing
like I always say, Survivor's are amazing designed.
they have a fuck, what am I saying? They have a really good thing going for them. Survivors, they actually don't have any fleshed out for survivors. They don't need to add any. They just need to add the abilities in a little hat. Very, very simple, very easy. They need to start getting in the workshop. I want to see like 5 new survivor abilities next update. They should be pumping that shit. Cause this, like I said, they have a really good thing going. They really just need to try on the killers. That's the main thing. And then
Yeah.
just balance out the survivors a little bit. So the potential is really definitely there. Also, please, for the love of God, private servers, please. As I'm recording this video, and this video might already be out, I'm trying to do a 20-second server wipe challenge. Do you know how hard it is knowing that every time I fail, I have to, play the fucking game for like 25 minutes more? And there's no shortcuts. I have to play. I have to.
Actually, in private servers, if you make everybody but you, like, turn on kind mode, and then let everybody drain their mouths to 0, you'll always be killed. The problem is, yeah, it's gonna be really inconvenient. So yeah, but thankfully they actually are adding private server commands next update. So good for you, Meatkill. Okay, just let you know. Okay, me, the I the free next update, which is good for content creators, and just good in general for testing.
Play. And you know the worst part? I like to watch YouTube while I grind for Malice and Forsaken because I get bored. Same thing for Die Death. I'll get bored. I can't watch YouTube. You know why? Because it's so fucking loud. It's so loud. I can't turn down the music. I just have to sit there on my phone on Instagram and then sometimes use my abilities. Now, of course, that's a nothing burger complaint. Of course, you should want to play the game. I'm just kind of ranting there. I'm yapping. This game has a lot of potential. Is it better than Forsaken? If we're talking about like
No, not really. Forsaken, in terms balancing, this game is better. But in other factors, like no Survivor, actually Survivor does not like balancing wise, that it's good. In terms of like lore, everything else, yeah, this game is worse. But yeah, hmm
gameplay wise. If we're talking about drama, I think Die Death is definitely better.
well, of course, if any game's genre is better than Forsaken,
But gameplay wise, Forsaken just got more. It's more polished.
yeah,
Is it
Forsaken
more
got more
fair?
content,
Debatable.
more
But
content.
it's still just the better game, unfortunately. Anyways, tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. And I just had to record this video kind of on a whim. I don't really know why I'm recording this video, but I just had to say this shit. Like, I can't stop hearing people say Die Death is all this good of a game, and then all I think about is
Hip hop.
teapots. That damn act. Teapots. Just teapots. I just can't stop thinking about it. I go to bed and I see teapots. I hate teapots. Anyways, guys, I'll see y'all later. And tell me what you think in the comments down below. Tell me if you agree. Tell me if you think I'm an absolute dumbass. And I'll see y'all later. Die Death is
Yeah, okay, so alright, so I'm just gonna go for quick recap. He makes some really good points, especially the maps. But beside balancing wise, he was really off. Like I said, this game you need to correct kills and correct maps. That's a problem with this game. If you want to like if your killer wants a chance in this game, then you have to pick the right killer. I'm sorry. That's just how that's how the game is. He's like, yeah, he said this game is survival side. It's more fair. If you get a kill on his best map, then it's a bit more fair. Like if you get Basura on, I don't know, anything but glass houses. Like if you get Basura on, say, not Teapot. like Tundra. If you get Pursue on Tundra, you're set. And like if you get freaking if you get Battery on Glass Houses, you're also set. Like you have a decent chance of winning. It's fair. Okay, the Solari team have to use their abilities well. They have to use their stuns well. They have to use their care protecting care pads. Like it's fair. Okay, and the balance is almost fair inside die death. Special rounds, yeah, and yeah, they just need yeah, so what? But a bunch of small things. But like I said, a lot of his problems he has with this game I got to fix. Mostly the maps and the private servers. Everything else, I'm not sure. Maybe the evilness. But don't worry, Meatkill. I assure you, after the update, this game will like be way better, like 10 times better. Okay. But anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say about this video. I just saw this and I want to talk about it. Will Meatkill see this? Probably not. Like I'm a pretty small YouTuber, so I doubt he will see this. But yeah. So have a nice day, y'all. If you like what you're seeing, like the video. If you dislike what you're seeing, dislike it. And if you And if you want to see more content like this, subscribe. I'll link his video in the description. I forgot to say that in the beginning. But yeah, see ya.